There's a moment, a glance, a single heartbeat, when everything changes. And for Carter Walton and Hope Logan, that moment may have just arrived. Because Daphne Rose is back, and she's not just here to say hello, she's here to win, to reclaim, to destroy. And the one thing standing in her way is hope. This is The Bold and the Beautiful, and betrayal, it's just getting started. All right, let's talk about Daphne Rose, because she didn't just come back to LA for sunshine and small talk. Nope. The moment she walked into that room with Carter, you could feel the energy shift. The way she looked at him, those lingering eyes, that sly smile, it wasn't just friendly. Let's be real here. Daphne has a plan. And Carter? He's definitely part of it. I mean, come on. That wasn't just a casual reunion. That was a woman stepping back into a man's life like she never left, and like she's ready to reclaim her spot. Carter might be telling himself, we're just catching up, but we know better. You could see the chemistry between them. You could see how Daphne leaned in just a little too close, how Carter didn't exactly pull away. And poor Hope, she's standing on the sidelines watching this unfold like a slow-motion car crash. She can sense it. Daphne didn't come to reconnect. She came to compete. Now here's where things start getting really messy. Carter's the good guy, or at least he wants to be. He knows Hope's been through a lot. Betrayals, heartbreak, broken promises. And this time, she finally thought she had someone she could count on. Someone steady. Someone who wouldn't let her down. But then, bam, here comes Daphne. And let's be honest, she knows exactly what she's doing. The hair flips, the I've missed you glances, the subtle touches. It's all calculated. She's not winging this. She's reeling Carter back in bit by bit. You saw his face at the office, right? That wasn't just him being polite. That was a man fighting his feelings, and maybe already losing the battle. And when he admitted he missed her, that was the red flag waving right in front of us. So now we're left wondering, how long until Carter crosses a line he can't come back from? Maybe it starts with a late-night conversation or a harmless drink after work. Then suddenly it's more than just feelings. The countdown is on, and Carter's resolve? It's looking real shaky right now. And meanwhile, poor Hope, she's trying so hard to hold it together. She already forgave Carter once after Daphne kissed him, no less, and then the whole takeover drama happened, which nearly tore them apart, but she stayed. She chose to believe in him. But now that Daphne's back, that fragile little trust bubble they rebuilt, yeah, it's already starting to pop. Hope's not dumb. She sees the way Carter looks at Daphne now, the hesitation when she asks about his day, the way his tone changes when he talks about her. She knows what those signs mean because she's seen them before. And that's the worst part. The betrayal hasn't even happened yet, but emotionally, Hope can already feel herself being pushed aside. She's trying not to panic. She's trying to stay calm. But deep down, she knows something is slipping away. And this time, she might not be able to get it back. Let's be honest here. This isn't the first time we've seen Carter caught in this kind of mess. If you've been watching B&B long enough, you know the pattern. Carter falls hard, and when he falls, it's fast. He lets his guard down, tells himself he's in control, and before you know it, boom. He's making choices that blow up everything. And here's the scary part. It's happening again. You can tell that Daphne's presence is stirring something in him. It's not just nostalgia. It's temptation. And it's dangerous. The way he looks at her, the little hesitations in his voice, it's like he's fighting himself. But deep down, he's starting to lean. Hope doesn't deserve to be in this position. She's been nothing but loyal, and yet Carter's already letting his eyes wander, and Daphne, she's pushing all the right buttons, and she knows it. So now we have to ask, has Carter really changed? Or is he about to make the same mistake all over again? Let's not sugarcoat it. Daphne is playing a calculated game. This isn't just a casual pop in to say hi. This isn't a let's grab coffee and catch up situation. No. Daphne came back to Los Angeles with intentions, and they're not innocent. She's watching Hope like a hawk, studying her, sizing her up, finding the cracks. And once she spots a weak point, she's going to hit it hard. That's just who Daphne is. She truly believes she's the better woman for Carter. She's convinced of it. And now, she's ready to prove it, no matter what it takes. And the scary part? She's not waiting around for Hope and Carter's relationship to crumble on its own. Nope, Daphne's going to speed up the destruction. She's ready to drop the bomb, light the match, and walk away smiling. It's personal for her. This isn't just about love, it's about winning. So now we're here, the moment of truth. Carter Walton is standing at a dangerous crossroads. One path leading back to trust and commitment with Hope, and the other, well, the other is paved with temptation, familiarity, and the heat of something unresolved with Daphne Rose. And let me tell you, this isn't just about one kiss or one look. This is deeper than that. This is about a man who spent his life wanting to do the right thing, but constantly finding himself pulled into situations where passion overrides principle. Right now, you can see the war going on inside him. He knows what he has with Hope is fragile, something rebuilt after mistakes, pain, and forgiveness. He's fought hard to regain her trust, and part of him truly wants to be the man she believes in. But here comes Daphne, gliding back into his life like she never left. She's confident, she's magnetic, and most dangerous of all, she remembers the version of Carter that was wild, spontaneous, emotional, before he tried to tame himself for someone else. And here's the thing, she's not just reminding him of the past, she's seducing him with it. Every word she says is soaked in suggestion. Every glance pulls him a little further away from Hope. And Carter, despite all his good intentions, isn't exactly pushing her away. Let's be real. Desire doesn't wait for logic. It doesn't care about promises or second chances. It only takes one vulnerable moment, one late-night text, one accidental encounter, one conversation that turns a little too personal. Then maybe it's a touch that lingers too long, a memory that reignites, a line that's crossed before he even realizes it. And once that line is crossed, there's no walking it back. Hope may never look at him the same way again, and Carter, he'll have to live with the weight of knowing he let his guard down, for someone who knew exactly how to slip through it. But here's the question we keep coming back to. Is Carter already slipping? Or does he still have a chance to pull himself back? Can he resist the pull of something that once made his heart race? Or is the attraction to Daphne too familiar, too easy, too dangerous to say no to? Because let's face it, Carter has a pattern. He falls fast, and when he falls hard, even when it costs him everything. And maybe this time, he won't just lose Hope. Maybe he'll lose himself in the process. And as for Daphne, she might get exactly what she came for, Carter's attention, his body, his heart, but she might also be lighting the fuse to a romantic explosion that no one will be able to control. Because when the truth comes out, and it will, someone's walking away with a shattered heart. Maybe it's Hope, maybe it's Carter, or maybe, just maybe, the damage will be so deep, none of them will recover. So tell me, do you think Carter will stay loyal to Hope? Or are we just So now we're left with one question that's haunting everyone. Has Carter already betrayed Hope without even realizing it? We've seen the way he looks at Daphne. We've heard him say he misses her. We've watched the hesitation, the subtle changes, the emotional distance creeping in. And honestly, at what point does that become betrayal? Because emotional cheating is real. And for Hope, who's already been burned before, even a shift in energy can feel like a knife in the heart. But maybe you see it differently. Maybe you think Carter's just confused. Maybe he's torn between comfort and temptation and hasn't made his choice yet. Or maybe, just maybe, it's already too late. Do you think Carter's going to cross that final line? Is Daphne slowly pulling him in on purpose, or is he walking toward her willingly? And most of all, can Hope ever forgive him if the truth comes out? We want to hear your take. Seriously, scroll down, hit the comments, and tell us everything. Is this the beginning of the end for Carter and Hope? Is Daphne the true villain, or just a woman going after what she believes is hers? Could Hope actually flip the script and fight back harder than we've ever seen? Your theories, your emotions, your predictions, we read them all. Don't hold back. Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you're loving this roller coaster of betrayal, heartbreak, and wild romantic twists, then this is your spot. Tap like to show your support, subscribe to stay in the loop with every update, and make sure you click the bell icon so you're first to know when the next emotional bombshell drops. Because trust me, on The Bold and the Beautiful, it's never just a kiss. It's never just a moment. It's a chain reaction. And once it starts, there's no telling where the fallout will land.